poetry in your body, you got it in every.
Hi friends, Akriti here back again. So today I'm very excited to make this video because this video is more about my own personal experience. So I have been, always a skinny person. I never had that much of weight problems, but I did have problems with my belly. Even though I was skinny, I always had a bit of belly. I had a good routine. I did exercise, but I was not able to get rid of this belly. So I have been experimenting a lot of things, that what I'm doing wrong, and why I'm getting belly even though I'm skinny. And I know there are a lot of people out there who face the same problem in day-to-day life. So what I decided is, in October, I started to gradually, figure out that, okay, when I eat this and I feel like I'm more bloated, I get a bit of a belly. So I started figuring out, and I came up with, 6 or 7 changes which I can do in my daily lifestyle and which could help me in losing my belly fat. And I have been following those 6 points strictly for the past 15 days, and believe me or not, and I have seen a significant difference. It's not that when I look myself into the mirror I see the difference. So I'll tell you what happened recently was end of October, before I started this journey, I posted a picture of myself on my Instagram profile, like end of October, and like 2 days ago, that was around 15th or 16th of November, I posted another picture, and I was like going through my Instagram profile, and what I found was I was kind of comparing these two pictures, and the first picture wasn't even about my belly fat or anything. I was just trying to show my shoulders, that I feel that I'm building my shoulders. And then I did realize there was a significant difference actually between the two pictures. So when I started this journey, which was like end of October, I think somewhere around 28th of October, I clicked this picture. So as you can see this picture of mine, I don't have a very big belly, but yeah, I had a bit of belly fat. And then I just only clicked this picture because I wanted to compare myself after 15 days, that if I do see any difference. And that was completely different from what I have on my Instagram. This was just for my personal, for myself, because I wanted to see if it's working or not. The Instagram thing just happened, which wasn't intentional, and I did realize that I did lose something from my belly. And then another picture that I recently clicked 2 days ago, and then I was comparing pictures, and I did feel it was a bit different. And also I clicked the pictures at the same time of the day to make sure my body is in the same condition in both the cases. So, and to my surprise, I also found one thing, that I had one jeans which I was wearing for a while. It's a very old jeans, and it was kind of tight on my waist, and I did started to feel like that it got a bit loose to me. So okay, so let me now start discussing with you these 6 points one by one. So the first one is drink loads of water. Yeah, you do need to drink lots of water, because sometimes what happens is, when we don't drink enough water, we are already bloated, and even though it's not belly fat, it's just that we are bloated and our belly looks really big. And I would suggest, as soon as you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is try to drink at least 300 ml of water, warm water, with honey and lemon. And throughout the day, try to at least drink 2 liters of water. I kept a goal of like at least 2500 ml I'll be drinking, but I did made between like 2500 to 300 ml of water, so you can do the same. And the second point now is stop drinking any kind of fizzy drinks, any kind of processed food, and any alcohol. So say no to any kind of fizzy drinks, because you know what, all of these Coca-Cola, Sprite, whatever kind of fizzy drinks you see these days in the market, they just come with empty calories. They don't have any nutritional values. they're gonna just add calories, and I don't think so that they are that tasty and those that tempting that you cannot avoid them. Just go for simple water, and even if you want, you can go for fruit juice, but be aware that go for fresh fruit juice. Don't go for the processed one, because again it's loaded with loads of sugar. So yeah, avoid any kind of fizzy drinks, and it's the same with alcohol. Comes with a lot of empty calories. Avoid alcohol and avoid any kind of processed food. When I say processed food, it mainly means any kind of crisps, chips, all of that which you get from the market and you keep munching on, biscuits, cookies. Just stop with that. You don't need to eat that, because first of all, you don't know what's going in there to preserve those things. They are added with loads of preservatives and processed a lot, which is not at all good for your body, and it directly affects your belly. So just get rid of any kind of processed food right now you have in your fridge, and stop drinking any kind of fizzy drinks and alcohol straight away. So the third point is eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. Add them to your diet. So when I say that, I mean raw salads and stuff, because you know, when you cook vegetables, they lose their nutritional values. And also when you go for all kind of you know, raw salads and vegetables and fruits, some of them have got really high fiber content, and then what high fiber content does, it clears out your body. So what happens is, even if you haven't got belly fat, sometimes you're just bloated, and when you're bloated, your belly looks bigger. And the best way to get rid of bloating is, as I already said, drink plenty of water. And another thing is have a lot of fiber intake. And how does that happen? That only happens when you go for eating loads of salad and vegetables. And for me, example, what do I do is, in the morning when I do my breakfast, I just eat boiled eggs, just one full egg, and all the other, I go for like 4 eggs, 1 full egg, and all the other eggs are just egg whites. And along with that, I'll have an apple. And for my lunch, I usually have a really big portion of salad along with grilled chicken and things on the side. So my salad will include red, green, yellow pepper, then a bit of lettuce, a bit of spinach leaves, then some cucumber. So that gives me enough fiber for the day. Then in the evening, afternoon, after my lunch, for the snacks, usually I'll also have 1 orange. So that's another bit of fiber going into my diet. And when I come home in the evening, again with my shake, I'm gonna add some chia seeds or some wheat grass powder in my shake or something. So that full of fiber again. And in the evening when I have my dinner, again I prefer, because I don't like to, you know, eat the same salad which I ate in the afternoon. So I go for, like, you know, a lot of tomatoes. I like tomatoes, so I go for like fresh tomatoes, and that's on the side. I really have a very light dinner. Next tip is stay away from deep fried food. Yes, stay away from deep fried food. It's so bad, you cannot imagine. When you deep fry something, it soaks up all the oil inside, and oil, cooking oil, is something so unhealthy. It has got a lot of saturated fat in it. So fat are of 2 types. One is saturated, one is unsaturated. Unsaturated fat is still healthy, but saturated is not good at all for your health. So if you're eating something which is deep fried, it absorbs the oil, comes with a lot of calories and with a lot of saturated fat, not good for your health, not good for your belly. So say totally no to anything which is fried. And if you want to cook something, just go for a small tablespoon of oil and cook your food. But just remember, this has to be like 4 to 5 servings. It's not that you're cooking your lunch for yourself and you are using 1 tablespoon. So that means in one meal you're adding like 150 calories, but you're cooking for 4 people and then you're using like 1 tablespoon, then it's still fine. You're just adding extra of 35 to 40 calories in the meal of 1 person. So yeah, just cook in 1 tablespoon of oil, not more than that. I would even say that you can go for a 1 calorie spray if it is available near you. You can just spray it, and it's just 1 calorie in 1 spray, so it's so it's still fine for cooking. Otherwise, if you cannot find it, you can just use 1 tablespoon of oil and cook your food. And the next one is you need to be physically active. This time frame of 15 days of losing belly fat is so small, and you know, I said that to you that go on a calorie deficit of 300, not more than that. I could have even said to you, eat really less and you're going to lose your belly fat. Eat like 600 calories less and you don't need to exercise. You'll be still fine. You're going to lose. That's fine. You're going to lose your weight. But what's going to happen to your health in the end? You won't be healthy. You're going to feel weak all the time. You don't want that. I want to lose the belly, but at the same time, I want to be healthy. I want to feel energetic. It's not really healthy for you if you're literally going on 600 calorie deficit. For now, you'll see you lost your belly, but you'll be like really sick, not feeling very good. That's not what you want, really. Yeah, I know you might be really busy, you might not be getting time to do enough exercise, but all I would say is at least 30 minutes of activity every day would be really good. Try to find time for 30 minutes for yourself, and it's not just walking, really. You have to sweat. Your music on and just dance for half an hour. That's what you need to do. If you can go out, you're not going to the gym, you can go and just go for a nice run until you sweat for half an hour, and you should be feeling your heartbeat, and you should be like, you know, kind of sweating. That's when you feel the burn, and it's really important for at least half an hour for 15 days. Even if you're not an active person, try to do that, and that's how it's gonna like really help you losing fat. And the last but not the least is eat a really light dinner and eat at least 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. So why I say that? Because when we go to sleep, our body really don't need too much energy because we are not doing any kind of work. So at that point of time, you don't need to eat too many carbs, which is like rice or chapatis or any kind of bread. All your body does is when you sleep, your body grows. Yeah, so to fuel your body, for it to grow, all you need is just protein and healthy fats. So when you go to sleep, you can have some, even if you're starving a bit just before bed, like you can have some nuts. But yeah, limit the nuts as well, because I would say that nuts are also really high in calories. They are high in fat, but those are all healthy fats. You can still eat it, but if you are limiting your calories, just be very careful with the nuts, because they can add too many calories to your diet. Yeah, so what I was telling was eat at least 3 hours before you go to bed. So what, for example, I do for my dinner is, usually like some grilled chicken on the side with some salad, and that's what I've eaten for lunch really all these 15 days. All my source of carbs was mostly from an apple, which I used to take in the morning along with my breakfast, and then 1 banana, which I used to take in the evening along with my shake. A little bit of like a salad was also the source of my carb, but that wasn't significant because salad are really almost negligible in carbs. So yeah, usually I don't do that. I eat carbs in the afternoon. With my lunch I eat in my breakfast, but in the dinner I eat like really low carbs or something like a soup or something. But then these 15 days I was really keen to lose my belly, so I have just cut down on carbs in my lunch and dinner both, even though in the morning I was having carbs, and in the night I really don't need it. Any of us, we don't really need carbs before going to bed. So all you have to make sure is you're just eating something healthy in night. If you're vegetarian, you can go for a bowl of soup. Say you can do a bowl of lentil soup. You know what? Lentil soup is still having carbs, but it's not going to add too many carbs, because of course you're not eating any kind of rice or anything along with that. So a bowl of lentil soup, you can go along with a big bowl of, again, salad, and eat your dinner on time, at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. So friends, even though I'm done with 15 days, I'm happy with the results. I wouldn't say that I'm very happy. I'm a very ambitious person. I always want to get better and better in life. Doesn't matter what it is. I just want to get better with every single thing in my life. So yeah, I did feel happy with my results, but I wouldn't say these are my results, because I will still carry on with the same diet for a while until I feel like real improvement in my belly, and it's completely gone. Because even now it's shrinked a bit, but I still want it to be better. So I'll carry on with this diet, but then again it will be just for a while. I'll be doing this. After a while, maybe in a couple of months, I'll come back on my normal diet, because usually I work out and I eat a lot. And the reason is because I don't believe in being skinny, and I don't believe in being fat. I believe in being really strong and healthy, and I want to be toned. I don't want to look skinny, and I don't want to look fat at the same time. So I want to eat really a lot of protein, and I do a lot of weight training, so that for that I also need carbs. So yeah, once this is over, I'll start eating carbs in my lunch also, and along with my breakfast I'll add few more calories in my diet, and try to gain some muscles. And when I say I try to gain muscles, I really don't want to be muscular. I just want to look more toned. And you would only gonna look toned when you have a fair amount of muscles in your body and no fat. That's the only way. And you know what, with all of this, what diet I'm doing these days, I was really kind of scared that I lose my muscles, because I don't want to lose my muscles. So just to make sure that you still not losing your muscles, the only way is you need to work out your muscles. So I have kept like really training myself hard, like weight training, working my muscles out. And also you need to fuel your muscles. If they are working hard, you need to fuel. And how do you fuel your muscles? You eat enough protein. So I have, or even being on a low calorie, I have eaten like enough protein in my diet. It's always over 100. I weigh around like 52 kgs right now, and I've been eating around 100 grams of protein every day. And one thing to my surprise was, when I started this, then I weighed 52 kgs, and after all of this shrink which happened, still I weigh 52 kgs. And I wasn't sad, because I don't want to look like on my scale that I've lost 3 kgs, 4 kgs. All I wanted was just to lose my belly, and it is happening. And the reason the scale didn't move, because I do feel like I lost fat, definitely, because I really don't have muscle in my belly. I have fat, and that's what I lost. And if I lost fat, there has to be something which is covering that fat up. And that's why I didn't lose my weight, and that is muscle. And I do feel my legs are more toned, and I do feel that I've gained a bit of muscles in my legs. So yeah, overall it's a kind of equation. If you're losing from somewhere and still your weight is constant, that means you're also gaining from somewhere. Yeah, I've gained muscles and I look more toned. Yeah, I did feel that. So yeah, don't worry about that scale, just throw it away in the side. Scale, for a reference, you can still weigh yourself, but yeah, definitely if your scale doesn't move, don't worry about it, and I promise you will still look better. So friends, I'm like working every day to improve my life, to make my life better. I really want to be a better person every single day of my life. And if I find something in my life that is helping me, I really want to share that with you guys, so that you can also avail some kind of benefit from my experience. You don't have to struggle and go through the same things, but you can be smart and you can take tips from people, and you can achieve the same goals in lesser time than the other ones. Like myself, I have followed a lot of people, I have followed a lot of videos, but it took me still it's not that in today's world you don't have information. You get a lot of information on the internet, but the thing, it's too much information. You just get confused what do you have to do. And sometimes people tell you really extreme things and you don't know what to believe and what to not. But what I have told you today is just like really basic steps, and I believe you can follow that, and 15 days is not too long. If you do feel that it's working for you, carry on with that. You're gonna get better with time. And if you still feel that it's not working for you, believe in yourself and still carry on with that. It's gonna work. You have to believe in yourself. If you did like this video, friends, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. I would be really grateful to help as many as people I can. Thank you.